Hey everybody, we're playing some 3DH here, not on stream. We're doing one of those off-stream games that we do. I'm just chilling on a random weeknight playing some 3DH, and we've got Danny here, Mrs. Jump the Gun, but you can see her Elvish Mystic already on the stack. We got Roundtable with us as well, X2, and then yours truly, Phyrexian. This is Praetor Gaming, this is 3DH. For those of you who don't know what 3DH is, it is our 3-tick format on Magic Online, and we just play some budget decks on Mitgo for some commander action and have some fun. We are sponsored, affiliated with Inked Gaming and TGC Player, so find links in the below. We have a Discord where you can learn more about 3H and stuff. Again, links below. And Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff, links below. But Danny, what are you playing, Mrs. Jumps the Gun?
I'm playing Amara. I love my Selesnya tokeny decks, so anyone who's watched me play knows this.
Yeah, lots of tokens. Death by tokens. Got it. Roundtable. I think we've seen this Riku deck before, but I might be wrong. It could be a different Riku deck.
Nope, spoiler alert, it is the Riku deck you all know and love.
Ooh.
We're going to hi-ho all the way to victory, hopefully.
Hi-ho,
wait,
hi-ho.
know and love? Are you sure we all love the deck?
X2, we're just going to pretend you are in this game, but...
I see how now it's works.
Gosh, go ahead. I just don't like X2's commander, but that's a personal thing.
I'm playing Braids. Braids at the beginning of each player's upkeep, they may put basically an artifact, creature, or land card from their hand into the battlefield. Hint, I am not playing as group hub, not remotely.
I am playing Inoffensive Foremost. If you have watched one of our stream games or watched the 3DH deck tech that I did on +1/+1 counter decks, I did one deck that was Atraxa, and I did another deck with Inoffensive because Atraxa was 71 cents. I said, what could I do with one less color, but with, you know, all of that extra money in the budget from switching from Inoffensive to Atraxa. And Inoffensive just says, when it attacks, put 1/1 counter on another target tap creature you control. If a non-token creature opponent controls would die, or a creature card not in the battlefield would be put into an opponent's graveyard, exile that card instead. So it's more for the colors. I mean, it does have that, if it attacks, I can put a 1/1 counter on a creature, but let's face it, it's mostly for the colors. Gabe is not in budget, or however you say that. The Guru of Spores, not in 3H budget.
All right.
It's a dwarf.
Here's I don't know, probably Sleepy, I guess, because he's probably going to sit around and do nothing for a while.
I don't know about that. He's a 2/2. On this board, a 2/2 is king. X2 just passing through his turn, eh?
I am playing blue.
Just gonna play this, and then I don't have any 2-man plays, so we'll just let this go back. Okay. That's what I got. So, let's see. Danny's gonna make a bunch of tokens and kill us all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Round's gonna make a bunch of doors and kill us all. X2's gonna put a bunch of big scary things into play with braids and kill us all. And I'm gonna make a bunch of 1/1 counters and kill us all. So between one of us, we're just gonna die. Somebody's gonna succeed in killing us all.
Isn't that the point of Commander? Four planeswalkers walk in, one walks out.
Sorry,
Elvish Mystic's a swinger.
Commander, we're not allowed to use planeswalkers unless they're a very special elite group provided to us by our corporate overlords.
No, we are planeswalkers. So that's how Magic works, right? Every planeswalkers hit each other, and then come back on the next one. Once they do it again, we're like drinking bloodies, but cosmic.
No, that's the moral debate. Is one of the early contentions of EDH was that the commander represented you as the character on the
Heck
field.
no, I reject that.
I wouldn't mind to be Inoffensive. I mean, she's a ruler.
But whatever you're playing, like
Look at that dope ass
giant dinosaur. Do you want to be the big giant dinosaur?
Yes, definitely want to be a big giant dinosaur.
Okay, then you heard it here, folks.
I identify as a giant dinosaur or an Apache attack helicopter most of the time.
Apparently an 8-year-old boy, because that's all my son wanted to be for Halloween. Just a giant dinosaur.
You know what? There are worse things to be than an 8-year-old boy, to be honest.
I was just about to say, how old is your son?
The older one is 8. The younger one turned 5 shortly after Halloween.
Okay. I have a gonna be 10, 8, and 5-year-old too. Gonna be 5 next week, an 8-year-old.
That's a star compass. Things just got real.
Star compass.
At this rate.
One of my favorite 2-drop rocks. It doesn't get nearly enough love, and I wish they would give it another reprint or two. It's not fantastic by any means, but it's a 2-drop, and it'll mostly get the work you need done.
It's in Commander's Legends. How could they? It's a Commander's staple. If there's a Commander Legends,
in fact, I may actually go check and see how much they are after this game and buy some singles, just to replenish and make sure I have enough.
Yeah, it's definitely a quality little rock, particularly in monocolored decks. Particularly in decks with the 4 CMC commander that they want to get out quickly a lot of times. To try to put fatties into play.
Hey, it helped you guys too.
Amara. Soul of the A-Chord. Well, is X2's face getting punched for 1 again? Seems likely. Ooh, oh. What? Why are you swinging at round table?
I wasn't trying to.
Saying that's a 7 dwarf. It's gonna block.
Getting a little click happy.
No, I just clicked on the wrong person's name.
Anafenza will also block, FY.
I assumed Anafenza would, and then my stuff would get killed, so no thank you.
X2, right now you're part of the problem here. We need you to get blockers so she can't swing freely. We need her to have one of her ways to tap these things without hitting us in the face.
But this is the best way to do it.
I know, but we need you to actually have the things that allow you to tap them without being able just to whack us in the face. Why would you want to do that?
I could pull other stuff then and have some more fun.
Yeah. Already have 4 creatures on the board, and creatures are scary.
Is this gonna
They're not that scary. They're 1/1s.
That's a Riku. It's a Riku. Gotta make dwarves. Lots and lots of dwarves.
Dwarf Dad is here.
All of the things I'm seeing are terrible. I can't compete with any of them. I'm playing the bad version of my 1/1 counter stack.
You have a 4/4 on the field. Bite your tongue.
I have a 4/4. Yeah, I do. My 4/4 needs to attack to do anything, really. I mean, if a dwarf happens to die, it'll make sure it goes to exile, I guess.
Which actually, there are 2 cards, I think, in the deck that is actually relevant for.
See? Free mana? Is this a blocker? Not a blocker. Still. Extra planar lens. No. Just no.
I see you saying no, but not doing anything about it.
I mean, I don't have any mana untapped right. Well, I guess I have a birds, but I have a burb. I'm gonna play braids too. Gross. Alright, well, I can do something about extra planar lens. Somebody else is gonna have to do something about the braids.
Yeah, one of the fun.
Sure, though. I'll play a 6/6 one.
That's a good card.
Where did you get the mana for that? Oh my.
I didn't. Braids has relevant text. All right, there you go. Never leave home without it.
He means that he's a crossing grip religious person. So as long as it's in budget format, he wants you to run it.
I mean, there are very few green decks I play that I don't run crossing grip in. Like they have to be like very heavy graveyard synergy decks where I'm running like a bunch of creatures that do destroy target artifact or enchantment instead. So here you can put a land, an artifact, or a creature into play from your hand, Danny. And then you kill Braids, so X2 doesn't get to do that.
3 cards in hand that were spells.
Well, are any of them a spell that kill Braids, so X2 doesn't get to do that? Round table, it's up to you.
My extra planar lens, and you have to blow up my commander, and like, do you have any?
That's because you're playing big, scary, dumb things, and we all know it. You wouldn't have played Braids if you didn't have some big, scary, dumb thing you wanted to cheat into play. That's even bigger and scarier and dumber than my Vigor is.
Tell the intelligence of your Vigor.
No, my Vigor is big, scary, and dumb.
No, your Vigor is big, scary, and very intelligent and handsome.
Just no. Round table, be the hero we need.
I would love to be, except the only thing that I have that would have done anything about Braids took 3 blue, and you cross and gripped the extra planar lens.
Well, you could have told me to wait on crossing gripping it.
Yeah. Just like the game I had, the Aetherize. Sometimes you gotta slow down and think about things.
Nah, that extra planar lens. There was not going to be a target that I wanted to blow up more than extra planar lens. A lot of times I will hold the crossing grip or hold the removal when instant speed, but we'll see. Now all you have to do is have a creature enter the battlefield. All right. Let's see what big, terrible, ugly thing X2 is going to put into play.
It's not ugly. I'll promise you that.
Cage Sun, eh? So now he still has 9 mana. He untaps all his mana, and he taps his mana some more, and then he goes tappy tap, tappy tap, tappy tap.
Do I come across as this for you? To you?
What?
Do I come across that kind of person to you? Oh, tap 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 tap.
That's what you just did.
I'm going to do one thing, then I decided to do another thing.
Alright, well, I guess while we're putting things into play, I might as well put things into play, right?
Oh no, Kaldheim went full Elder Scrolls on us. There's a card that's a Jarl.
Hey. Actually, I haven't played Elder Scrolls as much as I've played World of Warcraft, so...
Let's see here. So does anyone have a way to kill the Cage Sun?
Yes.
Not currently.
For realsies this time.
Guys, I want to do this, but then I know what's going to happen when I do.
Like I said, I will say I have 3 spells in hand and I cannot do anything about it right now.
Yeah.
Do what you must. You know I respect.
No. I want to do this, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I'm trying to spread the damage around the table, though. I'm trying not to deal, like, a ton of damage to people for no reason.
I like Phyrexian more and more. I didn't know that was possible.
What?
Like a little bit more.
We're gonna tap the Riku. Why? Because.
Like half hoping that Phyrexian makes this big deal out of all our decks doing these big scarier things on him, and Phyrexian ends up winning this game. But time will tell.
I mean, you saw what happened with Atraxa.
I mean, yeah, but Atraxa is a lot better than Inoffensive. Just by the nature of Atraxa herself, Atraxa is a lot better than Inoffensive. The other cards in the deck are not that much different. I think they're only like 13 cards different, besides the commanders and some, land choices just because of mana fixing. So it's not like there's a huge difference between the two, but the fact that Atraxa is just very much more powerful than
yeah, I got wrecked out of that game hard. I was just like sitting there like, all right, well, I guess I'm warming a seat at the table then.
You didn't want to live.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Weren't you talking about the last game?
I was
talking about the stream game.
Game.
The stream game. I thought you were talking about the game we just had.
No, I didn't see that. I wasn't here. No, on the stream game.
I mixed voices up. I'm sorry.
Yay.
This is what
No, we did play a game right before this. It did not get recorded, but we did play a game right before this where X2 decided to suicide himself. So
I thought it was X2 talking, so I'm sorry.
That one card that's most important, and the most important card happened to be Blood Chief Ascension. Whenever a card enters the graveyard, they can lose life. Guess how much life I had?
Right.
Not a lot.
There we go. Danny may now put another card.
Danny can't. Danny has 3 spells in hand like before.
Gosh, this Braids is really not helping Danny.
I actually want to build this deck in paper.
What, Braid?
The dwarf deck.
Yeah.
I just really like it. It's fun. It's simple. It's like it has copy effects. So like on occasion, if I need to, I can copy things that other people play that are actually good. But really, I'm just chasing the dream to see how many dwarves I can get to.
Dwarves are great. There's a lot of mana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not bad. Gain 4, draw 4.
Yeah, it's the draw 4 that I wanted off of it, though.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I played my Armorcraft Judge to draw 3, so...
And hey, maybe now you have something to put into play with Braids if she's still around.
Well, I can't kill Braids.
Year round, do you leave Braids around?
It's a Paradise Mantle. You could have put that into play off of Braids.
I know, I just drew it.
I know, I was just joking because it's a 0 mana spell. So there's absolutely no reason to put it into play off Braids. Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure there's a hidden achievement on our streams, or I guess our recordings like this, where how fast can X2 Wolf get other people to kill him? Like that's the theme I've been feeling last couple games. Maybe it's just because I'm playing Braids. Maybe it's just
I mean, I attacked you with my commander because you already had commander damage, but it's not like I'm targeting you hard right now. That was an interesting equip of Paradise Mantle. I thought you were going to put it on Stony Brook or Amara.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go on the Merfolk that makes more Merfolk.
I thought Amara because Amara's have lifelink.
To make mana. Oh, I guess I could have. I guess I didn't think about it like that. Okay.
Yeah, you could have put it on the...
Yeah. Something that makes tokens, yeah.
Yep.
I actually put it on the lowest damage thing to just keep it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fine.
If you don't want more tokens, you don't have to have more tokens. We don't mind.
We don't mind. I have Amara in paper, and it runs the Paradise Mantle too. Now I have to debate on whether or not I'm going to top deck a creature. Because I'm about to put a creature in play with Warstorm Surge and make a token. If I top deck pretty much any other creature, I can get rid of Vigor.
Why are you talking about getting rid of Vigor? Trying to make an enemy of me here?
No, just an enemy of Vigor.
Hey, you've made an enemy of me here. You've assaulted my Vigor. So this is Blue Sun Zenith or Pull from Tomorrow or some nonsense like that. Yep, got there. So you might actually want to kill the Braids.
Oh my.
Just saying. Vigor's scary.
Well, notably, Warstorm Surge trigger was already on the Vigor. So I do have to top deck a creature in order to be able to kill Braids.
Well, I know. I'm just saying the other one should probably go to Braids.
You blow up my extra planar lands, you blow up my Cage Sun, then you kill my Braids. What will I have left?
Nothing, and that's the way the mono blue player should be, left with nothing.
What you against blue? I thought you liked blue.
Wow, Phyrexian.
I do like blue. I'll even play mono blue on occasion, but if I'm playing mono blue, you should try to kill me because mono blue decks are evil.
Only he's allowed to have fun with mono blue. Don't you get what he's saying?
Right, Cage Sun.
I mean, I don't know when the last time I played a mono blue deck was, to be honest.
I don't either. I'm picking on you.
Oh, the Paradise Mantle.
I'm in my wheelhouse, Phyrexian. You know this.
I'll play mono blue on occasion, but there's not usually a mono blue commander I like enough. I mean, I played Tauren for a while, but Tauren was just annoying more than anything else.
I have the
oh yeah, it does become a 2/2 again.
Yeah, I forgot when the Cage Sun went away. She was gonna be small enough.
Well, if you top deck a 3-power creature, you can get your cake and eat it too and kill Vigor.
Well, I could either get rid of your tapper that makes mana, or just a mana rock. And the tapper that makes mana also makes tokens every time. So I figured one of them was a little bit.
Only if Danny actually equipped it to a token maker.
That wasn't.
Alright. You know the saddest thing about this deck with Vigor is there's no way to like Blasphemous Act my own creatures. Wow, and you're getting swingy on him. X2. Wow.
No, I was debating whether it was worth it to do it now, but I'm thinking about it and I'm like, well.
Leave it open. Go ahead. Please do.
Or X2.
That's upon me, sort of.
Well, you got 9 cards in hand. Maybe some of them are relevant to help you.
Maybe. I actually might need artifact protection, but different day, different dollar.
I mean, at very least, you should just throw a buried ruin in there, just in your mana base.
I'll have to look it up after the game.
I mean, Buried Ruins just a land that you pay to and sacrifice to return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand.
It's the one-shot version of Academy Ruins, and very easy to slide into a monocolored deck's mana base.
Yeah, I mean, you could slide Academy Ruins in that deck if you have the budget for it, but it's like 10 cents. But you might have 10 cents left over.
I have cents left over.
Then yeah, slide in Academy Ruins too. Probably both. Since artifacts are that important to you.
My version of it, this is based off of Commander Quarters, Mitch's decks. He doesn't run Cade Sun, Gauntlet, the power in extra planar lens, but I don't know if they've got the powers in here, but I do because it's my wheelhouse.
Yeah,
and I like. Friction murders me over it. So
they're they're definitely solid cards that have to be answered too. So I mean, there's. The problem with them, though, is sometimes, like, in the case you put Cage Sun out with Braids, so at least you didn't pay the 6, but a lot of times Cage Sun is pay 6 mana, time walk yourself because someone removes it before it gets back to your turn. Because it is such a high priority target for removal. It's the same thing with Mana Reflection and cards like that in green, though. Just gotta get rid of the mana doublers. Are you not gonna play any creatures? Because that's gonna make it awful tempting for my things to hit you in the face.
I don't have any creatures worth 3 CMC, and I needed that power stone.
I mean, this Vigor has been targeted, so it might have to go at round table. The other creatures, well, some of them probably need to stay. I might just hit you with Inoffensive.
Best weak coin or damage, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 8. Ooh, that's a good card. I really like that card a lot.
The person who made this, Mitch, I don't know his last name. He's just called Mitch. The community knows who he is. Made this so that you play Braids, but then you return it to hand or phase it or do other stuff so that you're the person that benefits the most. So this is not a group hug deck. It's almost like a blue ramp deck.
Yeah.
You were complaining about not doing things.
I didn't say this deck wouldn't do things. I just...
In comparison. See, trying to keep up the Jonesy just makes you unhappy. You need to learn to be content and...
I mean, let's face it. It's not going to do anything as I want it to do. Okay,
you just
so...
have to do it right so you win.
You're actually probably going to get this one too, just because I want to put a 1/1 counter on it. And I can't swing it into other people. And Roundtable's going to get this one. And Danny going to get the 5/5. Ironically, Danny, I could actually tap your Amara.
That doesn't seem like a play that Phyrexian would want to make, though.
No, but I could.
When he needs to partner up with me, he'll do that, though.
That's true. I'm going to tap Riku again, just because Riku's scary. Riku's scary.
So it's a principle thing. You let him know that he's targeted.
I mean, a path to exile? Danny. Danny.
I chose to spit at me, so...
I swung something at you last turn too, and you didn't path to exile. That was actually the wrong creature, path to exile. You totally should path to exile Vigor, so good on you.
Fuck.
I got to exile the thing that was coming at me.
I know, but that was a mistake.
Vigor is the thing that's going to make everybody killable.
It was a mistake, but, I mean, make mistakes.
Okay.
I'm glad Phyrexian pointed it out, because I didn't want to be like, should have killed the Vigor because it's coming at me. But
I'm telling me I didn't read the...
Vigor basically means if you block my creatures, besides Vigor,
Yep,
they
he's
just get Vigor.
Yeah. I didn't read him. I just knew he wasn't coming at me, so yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
All good. I'm just gonna play this card. Don't mind me.
I don't always make the right plays. I know how to play my deck. I don't always make the right plays.
Guys, Retribution of Ancients. Remove X +1/+1 counters. Target creature gets -X/-X. So it ignores indestructibility. He can basically kill any creature he wants as long as he has that many counters equal to his toughness.
I mean, I do have to be able to target the creatures.
Does it look like any of us is running Boggles to you?
That's a Parallel Lives. Look at that. That's a Parallel Lives.
Crap, that was a misplay.
Played me?
I let it through because you need it, but yes.
You let the Retribution through too? If you've got counter magic?
I do have counter magic.
I guess you just aren't worried about Retribution, huh?
I mean, he doesn't have any creatures that it can kill.
I'm half asleep, honestly. Like, you know how some people are drunk? I just get really tired, so yeah.
There you go. Here it begins. Parallel Lives. Making tokens. Doing things. Ooh. Okay. Things just got real over on Danny's side of the field.
Danny, if I'll counter this, will you leave me alone for last?
Are you really gonna not counter the Presence of Gone because?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'll leave you alone for a little bit.
Say a little bit. I just tried to kill me last.
I cannot guarantee that. Right now, you are not a target, though. Give me like 3 turns. I see where we're all at.
Oh, 3 turns is a pretty good leverage still. Oh gosh.
If I let Parallel Lives through, it's like I don't care at this point. Like, it's powerful, but
Wow. Wow. Okay, round table. Let's kill X2 first. Because he's enabling Danny.
Notice that Phyrexian only has 1 blocker right now. So any hate Roundtable doesn't give him, he's pretty safe.
Oh, that was a good turn, huh?
That was pretty good. Seems like it could have been a little bit worse.
I would really like to top deck an island for my turn, please.
You'd like to top deck a what?
An island.
An island.
Please, Swiftler, give me an island.
I'm notice that I air quotes enable Danny by saving on counter magic for a better time and place since I missed the real play. First, it's like kill him, not kill the problem, kill him.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to use my next turn killing the Stony Brook Schoolmaster and Amara now, but...
I loved your vigor. Leave me alone.
You killed my Grateful Apparition just because you messed up and killed
it at me.
Just because you messed up and killed the wrong creature.
Well, I briefly forgot about return, so the island's not as relevant, but I did get the island I wanted.
Well, there you go. You mean
Either way, I want the island.
Yeah, you do want the island for sure. Ooh, a lot of mana. This Rite of Replication on a...
Render is 5, that's more than 7.
Yeah. 9 mana, I'm guessing Rite of Replication on a Reclamation stage.
Oh, gosh.
Now, mind you, Phyrexian's saying I'm a threat. Phyrexian's still at 40 life.
You're at
With a 10-10 on the
37.
field. With a
What are you
10-10
what are you
on the
trying to
field.
say?
With a 10-10 on the
Oh,
field.
this-
Hey, leave my parallel lives alone.
Okay. That's
Suck.
pretty bad. But at this
I
same
could have done
time,
4 doubled and gotten 2 more, but not really the end all be all.
maybe not that bad.
Just don't have anything else to do.
Thank you, Roundtable. You're not the hero we deserve or the one we need, but we needed that.
X2 needed that. I was distinctly going after him next turn. You're okay. I don't know.
Sadly, all I had was a tempo play.
Excuse me. Why are you enabling Phyrexian?
I'm enabling all of you guys because I need it. What do you think I'm
Sadly, the
enabling?
person it enables is Phyrexian to put that vigor right back into play.
It's coming to a pace.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
I'm less worried about the immediately. Because I know what's in my hand and you don't.
I think the 3DH games have proven that that's not a good thing.
What? I think ignoring the things Phyrexian has is perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. Like the first team wins. Like, do you really think anyone's going to be surprised unless you're a new player joining us? In which case, kill Phyrexian first. I'm more scared if he doesn't play Vigor.
I mean, I'm kind of playing it. It's the most mana efficient thing to do. That ain't bad. Would have liked another land though, for sure. I want to get rid of that.
Good. Vindicated. Legal this season, the Penny Dreadful, our kissing cousin for 3DH. Very good card.
What are you doing, Phyrexian?
Nothing. Just removing a problem.
Oh. Problem yet?
She said she didn't get to use braids.
I mean, if I've got a way to prevent anyone from using braids, that seems like the right play to make. If I get to put 6 mana worth onto the board for free and everybody else doesn't get anything, that seems like a play Phyrexian's in for.
This is why no one likes you.
I told you when you played Braids that I would be killing Braids on sight every single time I saw her.
I signed up for this.
If you put out an enchantment, I can kill a creature on sight whenever I want to. It's in my newest build of Rogue Rack, so I hope to get some use out of it.
Braids is? Or what is? Oh, the Retribution?
Yeah, the Retribution. Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good little card. I mean, oh, and there it is. Countered it this time.
Really?
I mean,
okay, you understand that now you're no longer saved from me for 3 turns.
Oh, wow.
If you're going to counter my...
At the end of the day, when we all look back and see that Phyrexian won, we'll see that Wolf was over here countering people that weren't Phyrexian spells, and then Phyrexian.
I mean, what was he going to counter, though? Was he going to counter my Anafenza? Like, was he going to counter my Vindicate that was blowing up the Warstorm Surge?
I'm talking about that specific cycle. I'm talking about the,
I mean, and Unwind counters a non-creature spell, so... I mean, he didn't. I mean, he could have countered my Vindicate and let you keep your Warstorm Surge, but I don't see how that benefits
him. The point being, he's slowing down the people who would help him kill you.
But I'm not even that scary right now.
I know.
You will be bigger
because of your distorting wake. I mean, you set me back a good bit there. My entire board was a whole heck of a lot bigger before you did that.
Yeah, before I had to do that.
It was a good play.
Just died.
Yeah, it was a good play. I mean, it probably would have been X2, but yeah, it was a good play. Unfortunately for X2, he has not put out a lot of blockers, and you guys kind of have, so. Danny lets him get away with it and doesn't even attack him. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what round table has. Lots of manias. 9, 10 manias. Only 2 cards in hand. This is nope, that's 6 mana, so that's not a recast.
I would like to Vigor for a little bit.
Hey, that's fair. I like Vigor as much as the next guy.
Retrace.
Yep. He discards to redo it, and unlike many spells, does that exile, so he can keep doing it over and over.
Yeah. I like it. It's good.
This is probably not as good a play, but second harvest with just 2 tokens out.
Now that's probably a good play. You aren't making dwarves, though. You lied to us. I'm going to say that.
That is correct. I am not currently making dwarves. Okay. Usually I make like a whole bunch of Farhaven elves first, and then I start making dwarves.
There's not been a game for artifacts and enchantments surviving.
No.
I mean, yeah. Just gonna take the 2, of course.
I knew you would, but I didn't think Danny was gonna want to throw away her tokens just to make my dwarf bigger so that I could punch you for more.
Plus, that round table has dwarves and elves fighting side by side.
Dwarves, elves, and
Elves and
elemental
elves.
incarnations now.
Their names are Legolas and Gimli, and yeah, it's Legolas and Legolas and Legolas and Gimli on the battlefield right now.
Isn't it Farhaven Elf that would be the Legolas, though, really? Not Rex Sage?
Yep, that's also Legolas.
But they're just every elf is Legolas. Can't be different. They're differently named cards. They're the same elf.
Only elf I can say for certain fought with dwarves, off the top of my head.
Wow. All right, big spells and things. That's an Ezahal. Confirmed. Interesting.
Seal of Removal has 2 uses in the deck. One, I can return Braids to hand if I don't want it to trigger on someone's upkeep, and I can, or well, 3 uses. If I have cast or ETB triggers, I can then bounce stuff to my hand to cast or ETB it again. Or in the third case, which is the most likely, if someone hits me with something that's high mana, I can return it to their hand and they can be sad.
Well,
this board state is not great, but it's better than nothing.
I mean, right now it's sacrifice, remove a token if you really want to. Gosh, where are my lands? Let you draw a card, bud. I don't want to attack this time. There's a land.
It's good. Stinks when your land's screwed in a game.
It does indeed. So I can't use it right now, but at least I drew it and had it to play, so I didn't miss yet another lane drop. So I've only missed one, I guess. But since I haven't ramped at all, I can't afford to miss lane drops.
That makes sense.
I gotta figure out where my card draw is, because I could really use a refill right about now.
Yeah.
for the record, you can generally tell if there's a lot of artifact or enchantment removals in play that good players built the decks, because those can be very scary permanent types in Commander if people don't pack removal for it, like anything. But most people pack creature removal. Enchantment removal, especially, not as much.
Yeah.
I'll save them.
Are you just gonna keep sitting behind all those 1/1s?
For right now.
For right
I have
now.
something at hand that I'm debating playing, but I'm waiting to see.
Well, round table, was it a good card?
Well, it's certainly a card. The question is whether or not Wolf's going to counter it and
No, I will not.
throw everything away.
I have a poker face. There are no counter spells in my hand.
I mean, doesn't mean Nezahal doesn't draw you one.
Oh, that would be funny. A 2 CMC counter spell? Interesting. That would be interesting.
Plenty of 2 CMC counter spells.
Damn, 9 mana. What are you doing?
Well, Phyrexian already said it.
It's a red rotation.
Yeah.
On Vigor.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like Vigor is just the right play here as much as I want to do it to my dwarves. Notably, my dwarves do not have trample, and Vigor does.
And Vigor protects the upper Vigors.
Yeah, the
Right,
original.
so use Seal of Removal in response, and it fizzles the spell. Are you serious? You're gonna let him have 5 6/6s.
What do you mean let? Are you suggesting I actually could do so? Oh, you meant
Sacrifice Seal of Removal. You get rid of the target creature. I literally said it.
I hear the seal removal part. I heard every word but that.
You were breaking up, Phyrexian, so I didn't hear the whole thing either.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, the one person who didn't want that to happen is the one person who did hear it.
You mean the one person who makes good plays? Are these all just going at a Johnny?
Nah. They probably all should. Well, let's see. You play land. I don't know.
Okay, well. Hope you have an answer, X2, because...
Well, I didn't think of that play, and we misheard you, so it happens. Look, you need... If this was a stream game, you need someone to put those up punts per stream. That we have a quota to meet.
The good news is I'm one evacuation or Aetherize away from doom. Because I am, hell-bent, as they say.
You're doomed. That is correct.
That
was a play.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess at least my 9 mana Rite of Replication got rid of a Johnny. That's a way I can look at this.
I mean, Johnny was dead. Whether you cast a red whip.
I was more inclined to attack when I had a whole set of 5 blockers.
I just realized, besides Melon, I'm the other person that plays lots of tentacles.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't have enough to play them, so it doesn't matter. Hey.
Was that a mistake, Danny?
Yep, Danny just passed the return.
I didn't click anything. It literally went on my screen. It literally went to my cleanup step. What the hell was that?
Do you have auto someone else's, like they run, round table space?
I mean, I have the normal yield set up. Like my
Turn off.
possible like yield all and all that, but that's it.
Weird then. They normally fix those kind of things very quickly.
Not gonna lie, I alt tabbed away to look at that deck I've been working on for like 10 seconds, and then it was like, priority is yours, because I set yield until Danny's instep, and I was like, oh, she must have just played a land and passed, because I looked at her hand. I was like, I figured she would have cast some stuff, and
It went literally. I went from Phyrexian's instep to my cleanup. Super weird.
Version as a whole.
I can attack. You're the highest life total. I'm going to hit you once, Danny. No, that was because I missed. This game needs to end sometime. I feel bad.
Fair. Still, I can't believe that happened.
Sorry, but I don't want to be
No,
stuck
it's
with
fair. I'm open.
I don't want to be stuck in a room with 4 of you for every couple hours. I prefer shorter games. Which don't ask me why I play Commander, but
Oh, so you're gonna do it to mine. Got it. Okay.
in hindsight, I had an answer for his tokens.
Uh-huh. Okay.
my step again? I think I did stuff.
Not the top deck I would have hoped for. Huh. Strange choices are afoot.
Strange choices, huh?
Hmm.
It did not let me change targets. Well,
I am sorry.
it happens. I was like, all right, which other thing do I want? And then I was like, oh, it's not letting me choose other targets because the token doesn't say other targets.
Yeah.
So it's a waste of 2 mana. It's fine.
Was that your top deck, Rampant Growth?
No, the top deck was the duplicant.
Oh. That's a pretty good one, then.
Huh? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Now I can. If
Okay.
you were talking before, no.
No, I wasn't. My thing said my USB was acting up. I gotta sometimes mess with it. My headphones.
I'm going to pass tax. I will keep my token up as a blocker and a card advantage engine.
Possibly. I mean, depends on if anybody plays non-creature spells. This armor craft judge has seen a lot of play and drawn me a lot of cards just from you guys constantly bouncing it. Sorry, drawn me 7 cards. X2 peruses his hand, deciding what evils he wants to unleash on the world.
Definitely evils.
Yeah, I know. Big dumb things, right?
Those 7/7s scare me.
I mean, 7/7s get blocked by 1/1s pretty well if they don't have trample.
Yeah, Dak gives him haste, not trample. So, you know, he can just be blocked all day long.
And to throne, though, you are the highest leg totals. There's that. X2 is deep in the think tank here. Oh. Here it goes. Curse of the Swine.
It's Nezo is bugged. I'm sorry about that. It shouldn't give me a card. It's going to. I'm going to.
No, it's his Nezahal.
Yeah, it's mine as a whole.
Gotcha. I was worried for a second because MTGO is like that.
Why are you exiling my creatures?
Because the thing goes, I become arch enemy, everyone kills me, and then you move on in the game ends. That's how it goes.
I mean, aren't you glad you didn't hit him for all that damage you could have hit him for before?
No, now I'm not.
That's why you don't show mercy to the mono blue deck.
Honestly, that's fair. You guys can kill me all you want now.
Cause you got to do something?
Yeah.
Well, you heard him, folks. I'm going to give us the chance to kill him if you guys will fall in line and do it.
Kill Phyrexian first.
Because none of our stuff dies to this. But both of his things sure do. And I think we have enough damage on board to kill him.
Somebody needs to put one more power on the table. I count 17 power on the table at the moment.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was a misplay there, bud. If you had negate, you should have just cursed the swine for 2 less.
Fair enough.
Also, with Nezahal coming back, you'll have a blocker.
After this turn, yeah. I mean, yeah, and then this turn, yeah. Yeah, I try to remove everyone's engines. Like, I do feel bad because, like, I'm not sure about Danny around table, but your proliferate stuff did have to go. But I don't know.
I mean, Anafenza doesn't proliferate.
It was the evolutionary stage, and yep, that's a big one. Yeah.
I don't have any small things right now, so I'm just gonna have to do what I can do. But I'm looking for as much as I can.
Remember, the last person to kill me is at most disadvantage because they don't have blockers. So get as many deals as you can before you murder me.
I don't think we can murder you now with the Nezahal coming back, and we were short damage anyway. We can get you off a low if everyone commits to swinging at you, but dead, no.
And look, even if I could deal with Danny,
I have good news, guys.
13.
I learned how to read
Yeah,
the cards.
that's 17. Oh, okay.
I learned how to read the cards in my hand, and I have a creature with haste.
Yeah, but he still has the 7/7 coming back to block.
So that would block one of Danny's boars, which would let 4 through. 5, 6, 7,
That's a block.
only 8.
What he takes.
Yeah, he'll be at 8 after Danny's turn. I was just trying to draw land again here, so I did that.
and if I could make a deal with Danny, I won't. Cause look,
I mean, if I had drawn the land before combat, I could have done 3 more here, but I did not do that. Danny, whatever deals he gives you, look at the Craterate Leviathan in his graveyard, realize it has Unearth, and every token you make is just going to get bounced eventually.
Okay, so I heard whatever he deals you, and then what?
I said whatever deal he makes you, read Craterate Leviathan, it has Unearth, so all of your creatures just get bounced.
He's just dead. Nezahal ETB's tapped from his ability.
Oh, yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as Danny follows through.
I'm not gonna Danny because look, she felt betrayed. She needs to get it. She needs to beat me in the face, and that she'll feel better. And that I can actually remember to keep, remember not to betray her next time, so you can trust me because trust is important to me. So, like she's just making up for this game, then find her water in the bridge. So.
Do I owe you anything? No. Okay.
No. You owe him death.
No, I meant the I wasn't sure if I tapped enough for my commander. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do that, I would get that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we can go about killing each other, even if the two of you decide you want to kill me. You've made 1/1.
I couldn't swing her anyway, so I might as well tap her and make the token for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely make the token. I didn't realize Nezahal's ETB had it returned tapped, though, to be honest.
I didn't.
I think we all forgot that.
I've played it before in control decks, so yeah.
Yeah. It is relevant text. Because otherwise, X2 would have been very, very hard to kill.
Arkellos. I said, unless it's in an Arkellos deck, then it could interdevelop.
Well, yeah, I guess. And if Arkellos is untapped, but usually in other people's turns, you would want Arkellos tapped.
That's why my ways to tap Arkellos are Pimmons.
Down to 6, not 8.
That's fine. I got you.
Yeah.
Joke.
Round said he had a creature with haste. Ah, the shaman.
That's a good, fun card. I know it's not good, but it's a fun card.
I do like shaman. I don't play a lot of teamer, though. There's not really a teamer commander that really speaks to me. Actually, I am hoping the Averna, the Chaos Bloom, I'm hoping it falls down because that is one that I would be willing to play in 3DH if it was in 3DH budget. Like the one, that's the one that says whenever it cascades, you can put a land into play. If a land's revealed while you cascade.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, that commander is popular right now. When on Card Herder, which we don't use, 196 ticks.
Oh, it went back up again then because it had fallen down to around 1 at one point. Unless it's just a lot more in cardboard than it is on GoatBots.
It's 119 on GoatBots right now.
Yeah, see, that's doable because a lot of the Cascade cards are not super expensive. I mean, they're the ones that are, but a lot of them aren't.
There's the 2 commons that are apparently played in Pauper, so online they're like a tick and a half each.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Hey, you aren't supposed to be stealing my 1/1 counter stick over there, okay?
Great playing review for 2 games. You were awesome. I hope to play with you again.
Yep. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
like I said, I'm around this week pretty much because we're still home. So.
No, I'm productive most of the rest of the week, or other hobbies with other friends. So this is probably it for me. Night, guys.
Night.
Oh, you're gonna stay to see how it ends?
You don't want me productive and make something of my life?
I mean, yeah.
Good Lord, you and that vigor.
I mean, deck does a thing, you know?
And the
That
problem is,
does an annoying
so far,
thing.
all our answers to Vigor have just been returning it to his hand.
Yeah, I know.
Like, put it back into play immediately.
Yeah, Vigor just comes back. It's like a bad habit. Then play the Bondkin.
Well, there's a silver lining to Bondkin. And that's if we block his things that have counters already, they'll first strike and kill our things before we do damage to make them bigger with Vigor.
There. And he's staring at my Sylvan library. She isn't sure.
No, it's freezing on me a little bit. It has been this game, actually.
The problem right now is I'm a 1/1 counter deck without any 1/1 counter enablers. Sure, you can block it if you want, I guess. And shoot. Shoot. No. Shoot. Right. Of course I'm gonna attack. That's the way we're doing it. Yeah, that's the way we're doing it, I think.
What am I being attacked by?
3/3.
Just the 3/3?
Yeah, just the 3/3.
I want to keep my token.
How boring of you to block.
Well, his job in life was to prevent damage to me. He is preventing some amount of damage to me. You did well, Boar. Could have done better, but you did well.
Did well, eh? Alright, so yep, that's good. It's like if you really don't want to trample over, if you want to do more to that wolf, then you can. Uh-oh. These creatures ain't gonna be destructed now. Does Danny swing into me? Does she swing into you? Or does she hold back?
Hold on. I need to look at something.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
The math, okay?
Well, I don't like my odds. I think I have 3 cards that help me out in this situation. And I have 75 cards currently in my deck.
So, heart of the cards moment, huh? I mean, we might just die here.
I have the math.
Seems like Danny... Oh, overwhelming stampede. Does that do enough to kill both of us?
No. That's what I was trying to math out.
But this way, the math is easier to do because it's all on board. I count 33.
I can kill one person.
The good news is your soldier tokens will gain you a bunch of life to help you survive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So who are you more scared of?
See it actually.
I mean, I kind of figure I know.
I figured I had to ask because that was the easier kill. Like, she had it either way, but against me, she could have left.
I don't think she had to swing all of them at me, though. I think she should have gotten some chip.
I think I still had to swing them all at you because I was just making enough damage by the last creature I added on, and you have some blockers so you can block some of the damage.
Were you?
Yeah.
No. This is
Okay.
15 and 12.
18,
Right.
23, 24, 20.
Why am I not dead?
I know what happened. I was counting the Dauntless Escort.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I might not be dead then.
We
You
counted
might not
the
be
Dauntless
dead.
Escort. You're
I
not.
mathed it right, but I think I counted the Dauntless too because I'm like, wait, this isn't mathing right. Why is this not
So
mathing?
instead of killing one person, you kill 0.
Yeah. That sucks. My bad.
I mean, I guess, well... I guess in terms... I guess it's better for me to
Now
do
I'm really hoping to draw one of the 3 cards in question.
this since they have trample anyway. Right? Wait.
They all have trample. Everything has trample.
I'm trying to figure out how I can...
You're trying to kill.
I'm seeing if I can kill Amara and still absorb enough damage, but I don't think I can.
Well, you can throw the 2 boars in the... Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Throw this, throw this, throw this. That absorbs 5, right? Yeah, that's the way I need to throw it. And then I just throw something else in front of one of the other ones. I'm not quite dead, but I'm really close.
I think you're like 4 life.
Because I absorb 5, 6, 7, so there's 2... 20, I'm at 4, yeah. Okay. Danny's at 38 now.
Yep.
All right, round.
I can say with 100% certainty that was not one of the 3 cards that would have kept me around.
I mean, why do you think you're dead? Because I can't kill you. Not unless I find another one of my cards that gives my creatures vigilance. I literally can't afford to leave myself open to Danny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I barely survived that overwhelming stampede, though in the end she probably should have killed you and went after me. Oh, evoked Muldrifter. Well, see, now you get 2 more chances at drawing those cards.
That was my exact thought process.
Danny doesn't want you to draw your cards.
I hit it. I swear I hit it. It's being
I'm
live.
just kidding.
Yeah, just give Miko a chance. It's old, it's slow.
Okay. Molly D. I guess this is one of the decks that running a Muldrifter is better in, since you can copy it. Decks that can copy it, decks that can flicker it.
That's why I hate evoking it, but if I'm gonna draw anything that helps, I need the extra mana. God.
Didn't help?
No, it sure as shit didn't. Instead, I'm just gonna ramp a little bit and, just die.
Again, I can't kill you.
Okay, maybe I'm just dying a little on the inside. You don't know.
I mean, with what's in my hand, I cannot kill you.
I can't kill anybody, I'll tell you right now.
Well, no, I'm pretty close to dead if you just get a few more tokens on board. I'm almost to the point that I just won't have enough blockers.
Let's see if Doc can come in and...
My Sylvan Library will show me 4 cards, but I cannot actually keep any of them. I mean, show me 3 cards, but I can't actually keep any of them because can't pay the 4 without killing myself. Gosh, you have 2 dwarves, eh? 2 natural dwarves, even.
Yes. Certainly nowhere near my record.
Yeah. But those are natural, like actual matter-of-factual dwarves, not copies of dwarves.
All dwarves are actual factual dwarves if they hit you in the face.
Okay, well, that's a land, so let's see what the other 2 cards are. Okay. That's on top. On top. That's a very good land.
That's a bad sign. It's a very good card.
Is a very good card. I'm gonna put some 1/1 counters on creatures I control. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep. At the end of the turn, you're gonna make at least 8 insects now.
I'm gonna make 8 insects for sure. Okay, so now it's time for me to do some math, Danny. 7, 11, Don't think
You
that's
can't
enough.
kill me.
No, I can't, unfortunately.
And if you swing out, I'm gonna kill you.
No, I'll get 8 insects at the end of turn. So I don't actually have to be worried about you killing me. Because I'll have 8 blockers. But I think unfortunately around that means the right answer is to kill you.
That's not a guarantee what it means, but it's definitely what you're going to do.
I mean, I just think it has to be. Oh, no, not attack Danny. What the heck?
Are you trying to take somebody else out, so it's just me and you?
Mano a mano again, Danny. What can I say? A lot of our games seem to end this way. I don't know. Okay, so they've got Menache, so you've got to block 2 on 2. So
Right now, I would block the 2 boars and take 11.
So what you're saying is I might have to give up my vigor to kill you.
I'm not 100%, but that does appear to be the case.
Okay, so I attack with vigor. If you want to kill it, you'd have to block 2 on it. You'd still take 1. You block 2 on a boar, and you take Exacxes. Okay, yeah, I have to lose vigor to do it, but it's gonna have to be worth it. I don't like losing vigor, but it's gonna have to be what it is.
I mean, I could not block to not make them bigger, but then it's kind of like a big move, I guess.
I mean, you didn't have to block.
This way, one of them. I guess they all had first strike no matter what. Well, this way, only the Einok gets buffed.
Why? Oh. First
What just
strike.
happened?
Oh, good lord.
The first strike
What
grenade
happened?
completely didn't matter.
Oh God.
Also means I don't get any counters, but alright.
Okay then.
Okay, let's make some insects.
Oh. Think you're gonna out token me. Your stuff's bigger than mine?
Just with 1 horn beetle.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what I can do.
Danny's got some time to top deck, though. I mean,
This is what Danny got.
Avacyn's Pilgrim. Well, you've still got 2 other cards in hand.
Yeah. That are useless.
The 2 cards in your hand are completely useless, eh?
Right now, yes. One's a spell that doesn't help me right now, and one's another spell that's just not going to help me right now.
Okay. 2 spells that completely don't help you. Are they things that like remove artifacts and enchantments?
No. One I can't do on my turn. Because it's something I should do on your turn.
Uh-oh. That's kind of scary.
And the other one is I have to do it on my turn, but it's based on a certain circumstance of my board state.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You'll know when I play it. You'll know why I said that.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm not going to attack. I'm going to leave my blockers up.
Yeah, getting the Gavany Township was real good.
Yeah.
Without the township, because without the township, I have no way to put 1/1 counters on my creatures, so Horn Beetle does nothing.
Beetle. Township plus Beetle did work there.
Yeah. Township plus a Horn Beetle.
And I could have still gotten rid of the Vigor if I'd blocked all my creatures.
Yeah.
Which is probably what I should have done had I remembered there was first strike there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I forgot about it too, though. Okay, so I already knew about that land. See if one of these cards is not land. Or another very good land. I'll take another very good land, don't get me wrong.
But yeah, he's about to start exponentially growing because now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna grow a lot faster than I am. I think he's gonna take me out. I bet.
Yeah, because now he's gonna put counters on all his creatures again.
It really depends on what I top deck. It really depends on what I top deck. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not even sure he even has to worry about.
Nope.
Like.
Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, the hunt for the Horn Beetle, just like the hunt for the scoot swarm in the pile of swarm.
Alright, so we're definitely just in attack all mode, and then don't attack with Horn Beetle and don't attack with Vigor.
All your stuff have trample.
None of it has trample. It all has first strike, menace. And if you block it, it'll put more 1/1 counters on it, which will give me more insects at end of turn.
Does that?
As we discussed, first strike will kill her blocker because they're 1/1s.
Oh, that's right. So never mind. I won't get more counters. But I am getting 16 insects at end of turn.
Everything has first strike, right?
Everything has first strike right now because of Aniot Bondkin. Everything has menace because of Haggard Constrictor. Now they have menace, so you gotta block 2 on them.
Everything has menace?
Everything has menace because everything has a 1/1 counter.
My bad. I thought it.
All these keywords for everything that have +1/+1 counter lords are. There's so many you can make a deck that's just those creatures and ways to put counters on those creatures.
That's essentially what this deck is.
On the upside, it gives you a reason to run Pride Malkin, and everybody needs a chance to run that smug bastard every once in a while.
I don't know that that one's in here. What's that one do?
It gives trample. It also ETBs and I think puts a counter on something.
Now, if you want to kill it, you're going to have to block it with a lot more than that because it has
I
first
know.
strike.
No, I know. I don't think I'm going to kill anything, but...
Well, I'm just saying you assign 3 blockers to the Bondkin.
Yeah, no.
Smug Cat.
I'm fixing my blocking.
Smug Cat is a 2/1 ETBs, puts a +1/+1 counter on any creature, so it can put it on itself, and then your creatures get trampled if they have +1/+1 counters.
Oh, okay.
All right. Think I blocked all your big stuff?
I got 2 6/6s. You aren't blocking one of the 6/6s.
I should be.
No, you're blocking one of them. You aren't blocking the other one. You aren't blocking the other 6/6 board.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on. Let me fix that because I thought I did block that. So thank you.
Yeah, optimize your points.
Optimize and then sacrifice to keep them all alive.
All right.
Well, the problem is if she sacrifices to keep them all alive, then your guys get bigger because her guys will be alive to deal damage to them.
Oh, well, that's fair, but I mean,
No.
if she doesn't, they all die.
Yeah.
Alright. I know this isn't enough to kill you, but it's a lot.
Yeah. I think you've got me just because of the board state.
I mean, we'll see.
Now she's going to top deck something where she would have wanted them to be alive.
Yeah.
Like another overwhelming stampede, triumph of the hordes. Type
Okay.
thing.
I'm making 16 1/1s.
Yeah.
Here we go.
See what I can do. Honestly, the only thing's gonna save me right now, or even remotely help me, is a board wipe. Yeah, you've got me.
You'd like to think that. Scene-born
That's what I
Muse.
drew.
It's not bad. What are the other two cards in your hand?
Huh?
I said, what are the other two cards in your hand?
Root-born defense. Populate creatures you control, gain indestructible until end of turn. I went to go cast it last turn before I realized that it would get major creatures bigger. That's why I didn't do it. The same reason that I didn't sacrifice the other one.
Yeah.
And then I have Harvest Season, which is search your library for up to X basic cards, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control. And they have to be tapped. That was the board state thing that I was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yes, you've got me here because I can't do anything. I'm not going to be able to block enough damage. There's no way.
Well, just to show my hand here, board wipe wouldn't have mattered either.
Oh, okay.
I've been holding this for quite some time.
Do you want to finish it, or are you cool if I concede? That's up to you.
I mean, if you don't concede, I'll just right click attack and then the game's over.
I want to ask you. I don't know how you like the end of your videos to be. Actually, that's where I was going with that.
It'll just be right click attack and then game over.
That's fine.
Well, it might be put 1/1 counters on them from Gavney Township and attack, and then just for best place. No, we won't even Sylvan Library. We'll do the township thing. Boom. Board gets big.
You won. I mean, there's no way you didn't win with everything, because does everything still have menace or no?
Yeah. Everything still has menace. Everything's bigger than it was.
Yep. Nothing I can do, which is fine. It was a good game.
Attacking. Yeah, you were just one creature off killing me, for sure.
Yeah. If I had math right, I would have saved it for next turn, and you wouldn't have known I had that in my hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely, if you had mathed it right. I may have even have taken some damage off Sylvan Library when I saw 3 lands, and would have made it even easier to kill me. Negative 95 tokens.
Yep.
And once again, the token deck dies to tokens.
Yep. It happens.
It's the one thing the token deck can't beat is tokens. Well, thanks everybody for watching the game. If you liked it, give it a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more 3DH content, or our VDH content, or all of our other content. But thanks so much, and you guys have a great night. Peace.